Hello and welcome. In this video, we will look at Fresnillo's 2014 first half production levels, revenues, costs, and growth for gold and silver. Fresnillo is the world's largest silver producer and Mexico's second largest gold producer. For both the second quarter of 2014 and the first half of 2014, silver production from mining was about the same level as the first half of 2013. For the second quarter, silver production from mining was down about 1.3%, and for the first half, silver production from mining was down 0.1%. However, silver production from Silverstream had a 400,000 ounce increase, or 19.9%. So for the first half of 2014, total silver production was 21.3 million ounces, up about 1.7% from 21 million ounces in the first half of 2013. For the second quarter of 2014, gold production was about 108.7 thousand ounces, down from 118.3 thousand ounces in the second quarter of 2013, an 8.2% decline. For the first half of 2014, gold production was 191.3 thousand ounces, down from 235.8 thousand ounces, about a 19% decline. Gold production at Fresnillo is way down. This is because operations at the Soledad Dupulis mine are suspended because of a legal fight over land rights. That issue is not expected to be resolved in 2014, and production from that mine is not expected to resume this year. In addition, there was a suspension of explosives permit at the Herradura mine in the beginning of the year that ended in mid-March. These two legal issues highlight some of the increasing non-production related risks for mining that include new regulations, new restrictions, and new taxes. For the first half of 2014, sales was $750.4 million, down from $982.3 million, a 23.6% decline. And while we see production has declined, we see an increase in refining charges of almost 30%. This brings total revenues after refining to $677 million, down from $926 million the first half of 2013, a 27% decline. The decline in income came from the work stoppage at the Soledad Dupulis and Herradura mines, as well as the overall drop in metal prices. Let's look at some important data. Cost of sales, which includes production costs and depreciation costs, was down 6% over 2013. Production costs were down about 14%, mostly due to the suspension of operations at the two mines. However, depreciation costs were up almost 17%. And there was an increase in energy costs, an increase in labor costs, and a decrease in some material costs, including the cost of cyanide. We could also see that Fresnillo spent about 40% less on exploration in the first half of 2014 than the first half of 2013. Net profit for the first half of 2014 is about $130 million, or about 14%. Fresnillo's revenue comes from only four products: gold, silver, zinc, and lead. In 2014, 50% of Fresnillo's revenue came from silver, so I took 50% of all costs and applied it to silver, and then divided each cost by the number of ounces produced to get a cost per ounce to produce silver. In 2014, 44% of revenue came from gold, so I took 44% of each cost and applied it to gold, and then divided by the number of gold ounces produced to get a cost per ounce to produce gold. This is known as the co-product method. In 2014, production costs for gold were $502.69, and production costs for silver were $7.90 per ounce. Adding in depreciation and other costs brings the total cost of sales for gold to $659.12 per ounce, and for silver at $10.36 per ounce. Adding in administration, exploration, selling expenses, and other operation income and costs brings the total cost to $851.81 for gold, and $13.39 per ounce for silver. Adding in refining, finance income and costs, foreign exchange and taxes brings complete costs in 2014 to produce gold and silver to $1,115.34 per ounce to produce gold and $17.54 per ounce to produce silver. Net profit for the first half of the year was about 14%, which works out to be about $180 per ounce for gold and $2.80 per ounce for silver. Looking through the end of the year, Fresnillo states they are still on track to meet the production targets of 450,000 ounces of gold, an increase of about 25,000 ounces over last year, and 43 million ounces of silver, a slight increase over last year. In addition, positive drill results that were conducted will result in an increase in resources by the end of the year. Looking at future growth, construction of the Saucito 2 mine is to be finished fourth quarter of this year. At full capacity, the mine is expected to produce 8.4 million ounces of silver and 35,000 ounces of gold each year. Also, the new San Julian mine is on track to start operations during the second half of next year. At full capacity, this mine is expected to produce 10.3 million ounces of silver and 44,000 ounces of gold. Production from these two new mines are expected to increase Fresnillo's yearly production of silver by 18.7 million ounces and gold by 79,000 ounces. In addition, just a few weeks ago, Fresnillo bought Newmont's 44% stake in Penmont for $450 million in cash. Fresnillo's three gold mines, the Herradura, Soledad Dipolis, and Noche Buena, were 56% owned by Fresnillo and 44% owned by Newmont. Fresnillo just bought out Newmont's share, and now those mines will be 100% Fresnillo owned. Prior to this purchase, gold production was expected to increase from 450,000 ounces this year to 500,000 ounces in 2018. But now with the purchase, gold production in 2018 is expected to increase to 750,000 ounces per year. In addition, this purchase increases the company gold reserves by 43% to 6.7 million ounces and gold resources 18% to 33.5 million ounces. Fresnillo has kept costs down and is still showing decent profits with gold and silver at these prices. Fresnillo's constantly grown every year. The new Saucito 2 and San Julian mines are expected to increase annual silver production from 44 million ounces to 63 million ounces, an increase of over 40% a year. The purchase from Newmont, plus other growth, is expected to increase gold production from about 450,000 ounces this year to 750,000 ounces by 2018. In addition, the purchase from Newmont plus new drilling results means that there will be an increase to resources and reserves later this year. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.